So what I do is my flow, really. So it would be very hard for me to separate them one from the other. Just like I blend the many different voices of faith in my music to try and create one universal voice of faith, I do the same with my art, my life, my beliefs, and my music. I try and live by everything that I believe in, and I try and express that through my music. That is why I talk of oneness, I talk of inclusion, and I talk of acceptance versus the very popular word that everyone bandies about, which is tolerance. I say it's more important to accept each person's truth, wherever they may find that truth, to accept that truth. And in that, I have been able to find a flow, because everything is connected to the other. I'm able to There is no segregation for me. So I think because I'm able to blend it all together, my beliefs, my art, my way of living, there is flow and there is equilibrium in my life. That defining moment for me was when I stopped focusing on this notion of perfection, the search of perfection that we are all after, and I realized that flow, true flow, lies in the absolute truth. In telling your truth, in finding your truth, in telling your story, and realizing that the so-called imperfections that we perceive, even if they are flawed, if there is truth in them, there will be beauty, because it will be your story, it will be your flow, it will be yours to own and yours to tell. For me, my greatest freedom, finding my flow, is definitely through my art, through my music, through using my voice to tell my stories and to express myself. But I don't just find my flow in music or in the notes when I'm singing them. I find my flow in the silences between those notes, in the silences of time and of space, and in listening to what the universe is saying, in listening to other people's stories, in listening to the quiet also. And I think that for all of us to find our flow, we have to take in other people's stories and share our own stories. Finding your flow is really about finding freedom. It's about finding freedom in everything that you do, in everything that you say, in the way that you choose to live your life, in who you choose to love. So I would say that express yourself. Express yourself through your art, through your life, through your lifestyle choices, through the way that you live. Your voice is your own, this body is your own, and your life is your own. And when you can really believe all these things, that is when you will find flow in your life, and that is when you will find true freedom. I think Zoya and I find common ground in the fact that we tell stories. As a musician, as an artist, I'm a storyteller, and I'm interested in people's stories. I'm interested in narratives. I'm interested in basing my music also on a message, on a story. And Zoya does exactly the same. Other than impeccable craftsmanship, they also have a story behind each piece. Whether it's the Libera collection, which is all about freedom and flow and finding your own expression of that freedom. I mean, all the pieces allow you to find so many different facets of that personality. And I've always said, women are multifaceted. Women have so many different qualities. Whether you're looking for a piece that's fierce, and the story is that of someone who is fierce, or you're looking for a piece that represents your gentle side. I think in what I've seen, you're able to find it all here. You're able to find everything that is an expression of that flow within you here. This particular piece to me is absolutely spectacular because it represents life, how many small different elements come together to finally help you bring together, to culminate in your entire story, in your full story, and give you that sense of being able to fly, of freedom. Their Samave collection is also so beautiful. It's about stepwells. I mean, this whole room, when you come to a Zoya showroom, for me, it's so many different stories. And as a storyteller, I could spend hours here just, unraveling those stories and finding a story that resonates with me.